Hi guys. So today we are doing book 4 in the L.O.R.D series by Shantel Tessier. This is Sabotage, and I think this is my favorite book in the series. It is in the same area as A Sinner, and they kind of like vie from the top spot of my favorite book in the series. And that's mainly because I'm a little biased because I do have like this thing for taboo sibling romances. Um, I'm not gonna lie. For whatever reason, they just resonate with me. And I don't know what to tell you. I also thought the characters in this book were top notch. I absolutely loved Raylee and Colton. They have this amazing enemies to lovers cat and mouse type deal going on. It's their relationship is fireworks. Okay, guys. Colton is your obsessive, possessive, morally gray. He does things that are completely unhinged. Okay. In order to keep Rayleigh. And the thing is, Rayleigh is this fiery, clever. She's not afraid to fight back. She will just she burns his car. Okay, guys? She sets his car on fire. Alright? So these two have like no holds bar when it comes to this relationship. And let's be honest, the hate fucking is pretty hot. Alright? So, this book is just a complete and utter wild ride. It is chaotic, kinky, and I read it like I was obsessed with this book, guys. Okay? I could not put it down. I'll be honest, I was reading it at work, okay? And I should have been working. So, let's just go there. Okay. So, we're gonna start off with Colton. And like I said, he is God. He's the epitome of mine. He will God. He doesn't just like God, I don't want spoilers, guys. So I'm trying to like do this without spoilers. But the fact is, he just the things he does in order to keep Rayleigh as his are off the charts, crazy. He is up there, okay? And the fact is, like, when Rayleigh finds out about this stuff, she is not taking it lying down, okay? The things they do to each other is just like, wow. It is definitely dark. It is definitely kinky. And the fact is, the chemistry between these two is just off the charts. The whole I shouldn't like it, but I do, and then there's the whole other aspect of it where she's like, she hates him, but she still wants what he can give her. And then you have on top of this, now the thing is with this one, it isn't as heavy in the Lord's lore, we'll say. There are still aspects of the world building, there is stuff. But the fact is, Colton isn't actually a lord. He just kind of works for them. So, you don't see as much of that world as you usually would. This one does really kind of focus more on the relationship and how toxic these two are for each other. And even the second half of the book, which is a very for some people that is going to be a huge no-no. Okay, definitely read the triggers, guys, because I was even going, oh wow, yeah. So definitely read the triggers before reading this. And I don't really have, like I said before in the other books, I only have maybe like 1 or 2 triggers, and I can usually push through those to get to the better parts if I have to. So with me saying that it was a bit much, then it was. Okay, guys. Although I have to say that Raylee gets hers in the end. This definitely was, she is definitely my favorite female character from this series. And what she does is just freaking amazing. Okay, guys, she is just top notch. Okay, when she gets her hands on that nail gun, she just, you'll see. Okay, I don't want to spoil it, but Raylee and the nail gun, that's all I got to say. If you've read it, you know what I'm talking about. You know what she did. You know. So, yeah. But, again, 5 stars, because if I could give this one more, I would. It is, like I said, probably, honestly, if I'm thinking about it, it might be my favorite. I know Sin is right up there too, but I don't know, this one kind of, it might be my favorite, guys. It's hard to say, but I think it might be, at least in the series. So, yeah, if you haven't read it, definitely give it a shot. It can be read as a standalone, but I wouldn't suggest it. I definitely would suggest reading all of the books in the series. And yeah. So, again, if you've read it, leave me a comment. If you haven't read it, leave me a comment. If you are reading it, leave me a comment. And if you disagree with me, of course, leave me a comment, because I'm always up for a good conversation. That's all I got, guys. I will catch you on the next one later. Bye-bye.